Well, hello, hello. So I am just checking really quickly. I've what am I doing? I'm no audio on my end, so I'm just double checking. I think we've had this problem before and it just decided to happen again. I don't know why it does this. So we're just going to double check. Do a little oh, that's a problem. I think I found the issue. It's like, oh, it's just not working. Okay. Let's see. Why are you not working? Hmm. This is confusing. Audio's coming in fine on our end. Wait a second. Are you hearing gameplay? Let's see. Ha! Let's make noise. I did mess with my audio settings the other day because Mr. Nerdy and I tried to watch a movie on the computer and I had to route the audio several different places, which was confusing. External input. Wait a minute. You already know what the input is. Okay. Well, the problem is I'm not getting the audio, so that's still an issue. If you guys are getting game audio, that's really good to know because it's not showing on my end that you're getting anything. So that's a problem because it's not displaying things properly. And then it's also a problem. Oh, so it is no gameplay audio. There you go. See, there's an issue. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's deciding not to work. So, how you guys doing today? We'll start it over. Let's see. I just had to mess with it, didn't I? I really didn't do all that much. I was just trying to get the system to route audio to two headphones at once, which is not that big of a deal. So we go watch a movie, and then it still didn't work because the movie decided not to load because internet or something, I don't know. Okay, Xbox, start to work, please. I want to hear the swing of my blade. So weird. Ugh. Gonna have to do the old school thing. Plug and unplug it, or unplug it and plug it, whatever. Dang it, why did that work? So lame. I'm getting audio now. Okay. Wait a minute. But now the just chatting screen is not loading. Why? What is going on? What is happening? Okay, well, you know, this is quite... Wait a minute, what? Okay, I'm getting audio, but now the screen's not working. What is happening? Oh. Oh, dear. Who knows? Who even knows? Okay, there should be gameplay audio now. Oh, I see what's happening. It's the mode that I chose. Okay. That makes sense. I think I figured it out. There we go. So how's everybody? I miss one day and everything falls apart. I just can't handle it. Okay. So. Alrighty, alrighty. So we have some serious work to do. I was gonna open up the deluxe edition. Well, I mean, I guess it is open up. And I was gonna start pursuing the special items it contains. But then I remembered one important thing about Oblivion. Leveled items. And I realized, oh no, I am not I'm not getting an item when it is not yet fully leveled, so we need to go do that. Oh, little hop, little jump, little skip. Hey, would you look at that? After playing Morrowind, I'm like, wow, these are the perfect set of stairs. Leveled items don't apply to new funky quest items. You can get new items at each appropriate level. Wait, what? I'm sorry. Okay, wait. Yeah, I don't know if they're any good. They're level 20 plus, it seems.
Hi.
Hi. So yeah, I love the like silk or whatever it is around my waist. What is going on with that? Huh. Oh, so they've created a function for this. Yeah, it's an interesting way to balance a game because it's like I get it. You don't want someone having something that's gonna change their game at level 5. The problem is like that's the whole issue is stemming from like leveling everything to begin with. Because if the game didn't get harder as you go. Did I hear a cow? What was that? I am puzzled. Anyway, okay. Then you would just have things that were just hard from the beginning, and then it would be too difficult for early characters to get crazy items. Fallout kind of does that. Fallout 4. There were spots where I would just try to get into and I would just get blown up. It's like, see? That's how you prevent that stuff from happening. Yeah! I was like, maybe it's a minotaur or something and I should really be watching my back. But I didn't know they moved. Oh, look at the city right there. Oh, see, this is the one thing that made me appreciate, and that's making me appreciate the remaster. I hate that it keeps labeling Prior Mibrel's Paint Horse. Very not immersive. But the whole see something and go to it, feeling that very much right now. Don't like leaving my horse here. Up this road, there was a lot of things, a lot of ingredients we would pick. I think I'm thinking of steel blue, though. I think there's some steel blue around here. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No! It's in the tree. It's literally in the tree. Come on. Yes. Don't worry about anything being hard in New Oblivion. Who is comfortable with regular Oblivion will annihilate this version. Yeah, that's the plus with quality of life upgrades. All the finagling you had to do before, you don't have to do anymore. Ideally. I mean, not any of it, obviously. It's not perfect. There are certain things that I'm glad we don't have to do. Like, there were certain things that I felt like the new version accomplished that was... kind of felt like that was the original intent of the game, but they didn't quite nail it down. And they were trying to accomplish something, but then it just didn't quite work with what they had. And then they're like, no, we got it now. We figured out these mechanics now. The problem is, and we already talked about this, is that because it's now, certain things have kind of been fixed. Oh, it's so pretty. Now it's almost like, you're like, okay, you gotta make the game a little harder now, though, to compensate. Like, just tweak the difficulty levels just a little bit. So that now everything's balanced, because some of those kind of silly issues we had were keeping us in check. Shield Bash will now cancel any enemy combat animations. That's huge. You can swat a leaping ogre out of the air with a backhand and take no damage. Woo! Wait, so blocking? Because I can't bash anyone. I noticed with my bow I can't bash anything and I was sad. But then I realized, oh, is that like just... is it just because my block is lower? I don't even know. Ooh, wait a second. Steel blue Antiloma for breakfast. Ooh. Mushrooms. Wonder what steel blue would taste like on some eggs. Green eggs and ham. Green eggs and steel blue Antiloma cap. Yes.
Greetings.
Wow, I didn't realize how great I was.
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind.
I got so used to having Steel Bash. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is.
Trade and freed the beast folk from servitude.
Hello,
This
not
is
surprised.
ultimately my fault,
You look
as
like a
you
bright one.
probably could have estimated. The issue is with Skyrim, I think you get Bash like all the time. I think Bash is one of those things you get all the time. And so then when I was playing Oblivion, I didn't realize how far, because I had already leveled up my character. And I've stuck with the same character in Oblivion, as you guys know, for years. That was already had, like, fully leveled to 25, the whole 9 yards. And blue eggs and ham. Green eggs and blue mushrooms and pink ham? I don't know. I don't know. It'll be colorful. Yeah, I don't think I realized that there were certain perks that I was just thinking of as just life. And it's not just life, it's a perk. Drop stack. Oh. Show details. Why isn't the alchemy thing at the top? Makes me so mad. Cracked open an egg the other morning, and there was a partial. Ah! Oh my! Oh, the sadness. I'm sorry, Mr. A. I have heard of that happening. I've also heard of that as a delicacy. Like protein or something. I don't know. For me, I don't think I can mentally. No. I don't think I can mentally get over that. If I was starving to death, you do what you gotta do. But like, I don't think. I think that image would have stuck with me. Stay strong. Oof. Yes, I'm being cheap. Ooh, feather. Yes! We got enough venison of those poor deer. Those poor victims. Good. Oops. I was hungry, so that poor guy went into the garbage, and I still had eggs. Hey, you held up. Detect life. Eat bread. Detect life. That's fantastic. Okay. Cure poison, ginseng, and strawberry? Oh, that adds up. Nice. Thought I unchose that. Oh. Night eye. Carrots. Nice. Do. There we go. We got a level. It's been my weekend. Remind me of a scene in Star Trek when the card... I'm sorry. I don't watch Star Trek or reality TV, but tell me it's not pronounced Cardassian. I'm just okay. I'm sorry. I can't read that any other way. That is so funny. Tortures Picard and gives him an egg with a crit. Oh my. Good morning, all. When the doctor gives you steroids to get over a sinus infection, just know you're going to have hot flashes and want to aggressively complain about everything. Oh dear. Think you've hit premature menopause. I'm so sorry. But hopefully you got over the sinus infection. How you feeling? Let's see. We have oh, we had Nully say hi really quickly. The Hamilton show said cheese for everyone. I hope you're doing well, dude. Man, I'm so out of... I was almost like, I don't know. It's been I never even got all that sick. We had, with all the sinus infections and everything else that's going around, I'm like, man, I have nothing really to complain about. But let me tell you, I've just been like dead. Like, I don't know, like I couldn't get out of bed the other day, and I was like, I don't know what's wrong. I feel like it's just like multiple things converging on each other at the same time or something. I don't know. And then I almost lost my voice, and I was like, there's no way I can stream. And I just felt like I got run over. Oh, prednisone. Yeah, you can. They're not like the first line of defense, but they can help. Although I've heard of people getting steroids, but having like conflicting other things that the steroids were not good for and agitated. But those are people with like multiple things going on at the same time. You get an onion for water breathing? What? That's... I just think it's so funny because obviously you have to just make stuff up with alchemy, but some of the stuff they choose is kind of funny. Like a carrot gives you night eye. Of course it does. Fortified personality. You got the gall. The gall. That's how you fortify your personality. Except this doesn't work. Dispel. Wait a minute. Oh, oops. I am not doing this correctly. You know this really easy thing called a filter? I'm still doing it wrong. Can't even fortify my intelligence. Resist fire. Cheese. Because of course. To resist fire, you need cheese. Do, 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 do. Nice. Ew. Scamp skin. Ew. A blackberry wrapped in scamp skin. Fantastic. Oh, positive and negative effects. That's interesting. Wow, we have a lot of the Aminata caps. Which, I mean, it's so easy to get a lot of them, but still. Hello. Can I say a quote about Talos Septim and 11 gods of Elder Scrolls?
From him once.
Getting political about Talos, man? No, I'm just joking. Absolutely. Share with us a quote. As a 29-year-old male, this is as close to menopause as I want to be. You know, hey, you know what? It's a growth experience that's gonna allow you to have so much compassion on the people around you. What a beautiful thing. Mr. Anderson, the green garden onions. Your mom would snip those and we'd drink milk through an onion straw, and I think, whoa, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. You'd use them as straw. That's kind of genius. I mean, it can't be bad for you, right? Hey, Nerdy, what's the brew this morning? Actually, I haven't made the brew. I was waiting for a break to actually take my time and make the brew. It was going to be a Deathclaw energy, and it was not just going to be any Deathclaw energy. It was going to be what Deathclaw energy was named after, which was a monster. I'm not endorsing them. They didn't sponsor us, so I'm drinking all sorts of things. And I had one. I was like, I'll have that. Sure, whatever. But I was like, no. I need to have my vanilla. It's black coffee, but you guys know the flavor's vanilla with my new coffee maker and stuff. So I got the water warmed up, but I haven't made it yet. Wise is he who knows the limits of his own ignorance. The more you know that you don't know. And you can't know that if you don't know you're ignorant if you don't know enough to know what you're ignorant of. I just found that so fascinating. I actually first heard that in a class I took, and it was super rigorous. It was really intense. And it was very easy for kids in that class to get really pretentious because they were, it was just intense. And we were learning a lot. We were expanding our minds in new ways, which made us feel awfully intelligent for a short period of time. And then all of a sudden, we all kind of felt kind of dumb. And the teacher was like, yeah, that's the point, dude. The more you know that you don't know, and then you realize how small you really are in the universe, which is a valuable thing for a teenager to learn, is you're not as great as you think you are. Haha. Whoa. Depth perception. Deathclaw energy drinks brought to you by the Enclave. By the way, still have not seen the show, but I had some people talking to me about it and being like, dude, you don't even know, man, how good it is. I'm really excited to see it. I'm going to somehow figure out a way to make it happen because I don't have access to the show. Like, I don't have the platforms with which to watch it. But I want to. I shall make it happen. For the sake of discussion. Man, I just think it's pretty. The thing that... No. Do you see that? Do you see that? The less you like Fallout, the more you'll like the show? I've heard a mix. I've seen really insane fans of Fallout. This is the same with everything, though, isn't it? If you have an insane fan, they're either going to love it or hate it. Because it just depends on which things they felt were not faithful or were faithful to what their vision of what they love was. Listen, I need more feather potions. Come here. Come here. Come here, little Vanny. Come here. Oh, man. I hear it. Ugh. I do love the magnificence of the gates. They are quite beautiful. Sometimes it's a matter of just sticking to the vision, sometimes it's a matter of changing important facts, events, places, etc. Yeah. Yeah, that's an understandable gripe, is when things are not Like, I've seen things where they change certain facts to make the story more cohesive, especially on screen, and you're like, there's certain things you can, like, if, you know, you can understand or be sympathetic to, but... Oh, interesting. Wouldn't be a bother if they hadn't painted themselves into a corner by saying the show is canon. Oh, you gotta be careful with that. Besides Ella Purnell being absolutely gorgeous, is she's the main character, right? I'm assuming, because sometimes it's okay. Yeah, when things become canon, it becomes difficult because if the writers are not the same writers and they want to do something creative, it's like there's a whole world. My weapon is broken. My apparel is broken. Wait. Look at this. Look at the way this is. Almost looks like a, what do you call it? Almost looks like a, I don't know. Yeah, that's the same thing with, well, not exactly the same thing, because I haven't seen it yet. But, ooh, venison? Yay. Sorry, little dude. What's that? Let's see how far, I was just gonna fast travel, but let's see how far. It is quite pretty. Whoa, wait a minute. I was gonna say, let's see how far it takes before the light starts fading. Whoa. I was gonna see if it is this lava. It's not lava, it's just like scorched earth. Whoa. That is pretty insane. The gate when the sky is not red anymore. That's pretty brutal. Broken apparel not being unequipped is a huge change. Yeah, I think that is a bit of a problem. I went from 50 to 100 heavy armor by putting on Daedric armor and letting a mud crab bash into the character while I did the dishes and made dinner. Yes. Wait a minute. Is there another gate? No, that's the gate we came from, right? Okay. We need hammers. Yeah, I feel like that's understandable if you're just building a game. And you're just like, what would be convenient? But you have to have an understanding of how people are grinding the game and loopholes people are jumping through to know, like, to be able to estimate that that would happen. And to have some realistic inconveniences in the game that makes sense. There's the inconveniences that don't make sense and are a product of the age or the time or the whatever. But then there's inconveniences that are there to kind of keep things in check, and that's a good thing. Those I don't mind so much. Like unequipping things like your sword falling when it's broken. I think that's a good thing. It does not make sense that you should be able to continue to use it. Mandrake root in a tan cup. Tea. What on earth? Are these just bugs? That's it. Okay. Bugs floating around the flower. I'm gonna keep that in mind next time I bite into a bit of cyrodiilic bread. Sounds fantastic. I believe Talos, Vivek, Dagoth, Nerevering are false gods.
You have my ear,
They are
citizen.
they are chosen. We're champions to Lorkharn and Azura, but not. The same Talos was chosen as champion of the Divine. Huh. Religion can be a contentious subject. Oh, was doing the Mages Guild and noticed spelling errors in the captions. Oh, that's funny. They spelled him as hom. It's fantastic. So yeah, these did not regen yet. And I was just near a blacksmith. I could have had him just fix everything. With all the money I have. Look at this too. Look at this. I can't just walk into the corner. I have to actually keep moving places. I think people have found a couple spots where they could keep walking into something. But you just stop. See, that's an understanding of people breaking the game.
What is it, citizen?
Oh, the mountaintops.
May I
Over the
help
wall.
you?
I see you. Hello. You look like a bright one.
There's so many people. So the thing is if you're seen by one person, but you're not seen by someone else. At least in OG, it appeared as though if you were at least hidden to someone else, then you would still gain some sneak. But that was usually noticeable when you had a, when you had like a summon or something like that. It was noticeable. So if it was your creature, in this situation, if it's two just NPCs that are just going about their business, and one sees you and one doesn't, do you still collect XP? Ooh, Huntsman's Vest.
What is it, citizen?
Yeah, it's the worst part.
You have my ear, citizen.
It's like, stop, you violated the law. What law? You don't know me. What are you talking about? I'm not even from this town. Ryanoiki, how's it going? We're still scrapping. How's everyone liking their skooma? 2 creams, 1 moon sugar. Ooh, ooh. Excuse me, getting fancy with it. Mr. Nerdy sent me out. He said, go get yourself a treat, as one does. And, which I never get to do that. And he's just like, you need to go and get yourself a fancy skooma. And I did, and it was very pleasant and very nice. But I usually have it straight, because I'm like, you know, so hardcore and so pretentious about my skooma and the purity of it, you know? But man, sounds good. This game would be pretty cool if they had DLC Black Marsh or elsewhere. Yeah. I mean, they have a whole new, they have Shivering Isles and stuff, which is massive. Maybe we'll get a peek into some of those lands. I know what I want to do right now. Okay.
You have my ear, citizen.
I do. How nice. Okay, so let's see. We need a map of Tamriel. All of Tamriel. Let's see. Okay, we need to go to Bruma. I still want it to just go to the map. I want B to go to map. Once again, the biggest changes I would make is just some settings, just some settings. You can't come with me. I am so sorry. I know, buddy. I know, buddy. I like the way the horses look. Dang! Look at that, dude! Look at it, it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. Oh no! I just realized that my schedule still says Oblivion Morrowind. We gotta go back to Morrowind. And I have every intent of doing that. Let's see. I did start feeling more my age lately because I had a, what do you call it? I feel so old saying this. I hurt my back, but it's true. Started feeling it again today. It's like, really? It's finally getting better. Okay, so if you go back here, I think it's either this way or this way. Let's try this way first. I think you go up this way, but then you turn to the left. Dude, these mountains look stunning. You go up this way. My favorite creamer was cookies and cream flavored. Whoa! I can't find it anymore, and it makes me remember it. Ooh. Okay. So I've mentioned James Hoffman before. He did a thing. He's made, like, I think he's done, like, simple syrups and stuff. Very easy. You know, you melt sugar into water, and you I don't know. You make it a little thicker. And it can make a decent simple syrup. But I think he did it out of, like a what do you call it? Like a, yeah, probably. Yeah, my brain, like, just stops working. It's like, find the thoughts. Find them. There's the, On the top of this. Woo! Come on, you can do it! Okay, we're getting places. We're getting places. I don't know if Frostcrag is a better direction to go, but we got to get up here. And there's the hate doing that. This is so pretty. But he did a like a syrup made with a donut, like a basic glazed donut, and it looked amazing. I think that's what it was. But you could probably totally do that. Do like some type of make a simple syrup out of Oreos. They gave you a path to get up here. They did that. Oh! Whoa. Huh. I know I can't go that way. Ah. There it is. So, let's see. I'm looking at a map of Tamriel. And that should be... Let's see. That should be the Great Mountain. What do they call it? The throat of the world. That's pretty far to be able to see that. No, that would make sense. That's gotta be it. Right there. High Hrothgar. Dude, that's incredible. Whoa. I'm trying to see if you can see any cities. Because right south we have Farkarth. But that's on the edge near Hammerfell. Borders Cyrodiil. If we go way to like the east, we might be able to see Riften. Oh, whoa. Boop. Cannot go that way, turn back. Oh, we found our border. That's gorgeous, though. Now I've gone to the edge of Skyrim and seen the Imperial City, and I thought that was insane. I think the game, you gotta remember, the game has made it. And I both like this and dislike this. The game is intentionally made so that there is no right answer. And on one hand, I appreciate that because it's inspired quite interesting conversations. And it's, in and of itself, has provided some level of freedom in terms of you're not feeling kind of forced to do a decision. Light side, dark side, if you will. But oh, wow. My issue with that, though, is that there is no, that really comes from, like, the lack of morality in games. So, Really, it's meant for you to not be able to make like an obvious decision. I would always choose Stormcloaks, and then I heard a very good argument, including some background lore and stuff, of why that would never be a viable option and could actually be a bad choice. Very good arguments on both sides, and they do that on purpose. Gives a lot of great discussion, but they have intentionally not given you a right answer. That way you can kind of choose what your right answer is, but it's not the right answer. It's interesting. And some of the decisions in the game could just be chalked up to poor writing, or to they are trying to stir people up. There's nothing better than getting people anxious or frustrated to be a topic of conversation to stay relevant. Ultimately, it's just a game. And the decisions within the game sometimes are not realistic. Because you're like, if this were an actual situation, I'd be able to make an actual decision on this. And I cannot. Because it's a game. And they've kind of forced me into like a corner. I think the story operates a lot like reality. There's a lot of frontline base level things that are offensive. So you're like, I don't like them because they do these things that are offensive. But then, if you look at the whole story, you're like, but what's for the greater good? Sometimes you have to give up things for the greater good. Ultimately, power corrupts, no matter what. But sometimes one power is helping to eliminate another power. And it depends on what you're willing to put up with for the time being. Say what you can and maybe fix it later. And everybody thinks they'd be different in power. Nobody would be. I mean, there are a few different ways of doing things, but the fact is that that's what happens to humans when they get power. Contracted hell joint, great. Ah, that's interesting. I have a different perspective on the issue of killing Parthenax. I see it as a way to honor the dragon, to be reborn in the spiritual world of Akatosh. Interesting. Come here. Hey, psst. Come here, let me honor you. Like I said, it creates interesting conversations. Yeah, and I think the issue of Skyrim isn't... Well, it is and isn't. The issue of Skyrim is, what are you willing to put up with? Just because you're willing to put up with the corruption in the Empire just to destroy the Aldmeri Dominion doesn't mean you're willing to let the Empire stay in that state. Because in every game, you become a very powerful person. You don't become influential, really, because ultimately you're not, like, changing the politics. But... No! No! Ah, man. But you do become a very powerful being in the universe. who helps make decisions and stuff. So you start by fixing one issue and then you move on to the next issue. I know. The statistics of your life are going to help you win the lottery. Wait. Yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Anderson. The issue with Skyrim is lazy writing. There is a lot of aspects about the story I really like, but there are just some spots that you're like, ooh, we could have ironed this out a little bit. And I feel like sometimes you find that late game where you're like, ooh, starting off pretty strong. I like this. You've got this world established. I appreciate that. But, ugh. Really? But then as you get later into the story, things start to kind of not fall apart, but they're just, you know, there's things that could have been done better. There's things that I thought they added in that were done really well. And overall, I liked it. There was an interesting sense of emptiness you felt. You kind of felt it in Oblivion as well. Like the aspect of urgency that turns into... I've joined several cults and lived in, like... on an island where there's a mad god and I've just been on drugs the whole time. And then, oh yeah, they gotta get the necklace to the thing and the guy and the... And you're like, oh, whoops. The Empire itself is getting destroyed since Oblivion Crisis. Spiritual beings invade the earth, corruption, the Empire, civil war because religion. I bet it's going to end like the Roman Empire in real life. All empires fall. You establish some sense of order, some sense of trust, some sense of community, spirituality, politics, whatever. But it slowly shifts over time. And then, especially the better things get, the more people start to gripe about the smaller and smaller things, which obviously they're going to disagree on, and things fall apart. And the people in power gain more power, potentially, over time. And that corrupts... Oh. Is this one of the open remotely ones that are open to, like, right there? There's no empire that can hold their kingdom. All of them fall because of religion or corruption. Yup. Oh, hey there. Oh. Oh, hey there. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have my hotkeys anymore. Give me a second while I open up a menu. I'm fine. How you guys get over here? Whoops. I don't think that affects them. Does the audio sound weird to you guys? It sounds weird to me. Maybe it's just because I'm dying. I think you're muted on Twitch. That's a problem. Welcome, Willie McBride, if you can hear me. Twitch did some weird stuff the other day. Well, it was probably not Twitch's fault. It was probably OBS's fault. Let's see what the... I usually have both streams open in front of me so I can see if there's an issue. I do not have all that set up at the moment. Oh, hey there. Oh, this attack has no effect whatsoever. Ancient ghost, what? Dude, the ghost, look at that. Hey there, buddy. That looks intense. Oh! I missed. Lame. Okay, can we just go back to the ghost who's killing me? Can't he destroy you guys? Ooh. Or should I really go pursuing the thing that I finally got rid of?
You realize I've been holding back.
Oh, of course. You've been holding back this whole time. That's the issue. Oh!
You die!
Oh, there he is. Of course he's not aiming at anyone but me.
You move like a brick.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. Anyways, peace out. Another one? Oh, I clicked B to get into the menu. But that doesn't work because B is not the menu. Yay. Okay. We're all gonna pause for a minute. Oh, look. No, 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 no. It wasn't a clean kill. Now I feel bad. No, come back. I don't want you to suffer, so I'd rather just eliminate you. Come back. Come back. Come here, little dude. Come on, let's make this honorable. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Well, now I feel horrible. Whew. Okay. Oh. Oh. Well, hey there. I have some lowered attributes. Okay. So, remember Soul, hero of Kvatch, was to Sheogorath, Nerevarine to Azura, Dragonborn in Skyrim was to Hermaeus Mora, or Molag Bal is in Canyon. Well, that was a beatdown. Thanks. Okay, it is time for some skooma making. Oh, Willie McBride, I just saw what you... Oh, I'm dumb. My volume was off. Oh, that's the worst. That's so funny. It's like, I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you? Okay, we're gonna take a brief pause to stretch, to H2O, to caffeinate, all the things, all right? Brassicle is here. Just noticed the stream. Oh, Brian Nowicki. Just noticed the stream is not optimally leveled. Boops the stream. Hey, if anyone wants to boop the stream, there's a little boop button down there. Brassicle, how's it going? Coffee or soda? Ooh, that is the question, is it not? Coffee or soda? I've been doing soda lately. Right now I'm doing the coffee though. I never use giant mugs because they don't stay as hot. Cause they do. It's just I don't drink them fast enough. I drink my coffee slowly. And I just got my fancy coffee. I'm very happy about it. But I've been doing soda lately because I have reignited my love of sugar, which has been not advantageous to my health. So I have gone back to some diet sodas to help ease me back off it. Tremendously helpful tool, in my opinion. There's a lot of people who are anti-diet soda, but I will say, compared to the problems I have with sugar, way better. Okay, so let's open up the stream. I haven't had my stream open this whole time on my phone. So hopefully we'll open it and see that everything is going just dandy. I use an electric coaster which keeps the coffee. Yeah, I have like I had an electric coffee cup thingy. It was amazing. And it kept the coffee tasting like fresher. That was amazing. Sky Spy, how's it going? Put a pop Palpatine. I'm so sorry you popped in right as we were going on break. Yeah, the break's like right in the middle. So I'm so sorry about that. I needed that dark coffee. You know what I'm saying? I needed a bit of the dark side. I was gonna have that Deathclaw energy, but I'm like, no. I try to put it off if I can and stick with the coffee. The coffee seems cleaner, but coffee can be hard on your little system, you know what I'm saying? My little delicate constitution. I'm just weak, that's all. Okay. I gotta open up my stream. Hope everything's going good on Twitch. We love our Twitch homies. And just to be clear, for those on Twitch who know or don't know, your chat pops up on screen and we still see you all together. We can have a conversation, which is super helpful. Okay. The coffee is not cool enough to sip. I just read about how the fake sugar saccharin can kill multi-drug resistant bacteria really well. Makes me hate that sugar a little less. Yeah, I try to keep it minimal. The good thing is with sodas, at least, candies, you get a hard candy or something, that's like solid fake sugar. But the good thing is with soda is it's diluted in quite a lot of water, and there's not as much as like concentrated junk in it as you would think there would be. Although there was an energy drink I was drinking at one point that had, I don't remember what it was, but it was a sugar that influences your blood sugar levels and your insulin. It triggers insulin. And that is problematic for the purpose with which I was using it, specifically for blood sugar and insulin. And if you, for instance, if you were to like wake up early and have an energy drink that can cause an insulin spike, it's like, well, that defeats everything I was trying to accomplish. Conjuration's at 51. We still have to get our own personal clan fear. So the sweetener is effective at eradicating life. Always a good sign. They should put that in more things. Notes of intentional sarcasm. Most of the contents of rat poison are edible, that's why it works. Yeah, it's kind of got to be edible to be eaten. What? What? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. There's one. There's two. Hold on a minute. What is happening here? There's two doors. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Okay, so let's see. We have the door we entered in right there. That is an Oblivion gate. And we have an Oblivion gate over here. I don't know what to do with that information. What? Okay, I need to know. I need to know what's happening. Well, it's all the plane of Oblivion, and but there's different planes of Oblivion. They're numbered. I mean, what, like... Whoa, that's the flat side of a rock. Restoration increased to 40, and we've hit a level up. Okay, good, good, good. I'm gonna go to that one, and I want to see if that pops us up somewhere different than where we just were. Do I know where we just were? No. That's not the point. The sprinting animations are, yeah, the sprinting animations are funny when you have to go uphill. Because it just looks like you're tripping and catching yourself the whole time. Aw, man. Ow. Oh, whoops, sorry. $75 acrobatics. That's amazing. Can we do it? Let's see, we have magic. Whew. Water breathing. Yeah, that's what we need. Water breathing. Well, as you can see, that did not work. Shocking, I know. Can I sip this coffee yet? This skooma? Ah, it's so hot. Well, a lot of them, they're like on these islands, these plains. You would never be able to get to another one. And at least as far as I've seen, I've never been able to see another one. So let's take a peek. And I have adventured through Oblivion Gates and never seen another one. Okay, so this one, Apple Watch, it's just south of Apple Watch, west of Bruma. Last year I closed all the Oblivion Gates, but last one I had 2 portals to try to go to the second portal after closing all the other 59. It will say gate leads to nowhere. Oh, that's trippy. That's an interesting little experiment there. Oh, it said I still had health left. I thought I just knocked him down. The islands are the distance plains. They're kind of buggy as far as nav mesh goes. Lots of invisible walls. That's really cool that it's supposed to be able to do that. Granted, I haven't done the acrobatics or 100% fire resistance and like literally gone out those are mountains back there. I've never tried to go that far, but I've never seen a gate within the range of like where you already are. Oh, so how dare you hurt Skelly? To be fair, I did jump into the lava and kind of became engulfed in it. But like it's right there. Like that's not common. And you can grab onto an awful lot. Ow. Certainly not as much as I'd hoped. Come on. Just a hop, skip, and a jump. Let's go! Oh, I'm not getting up there. Ooh, but I can go in there. Yeah, happy birthday, dude. It's pretty sick. Bye. Leave him behind. Ooh, I'd love to see what the silver mace looks like. Okay, okay, okay. No, leave me alone. No! Well, that didn't work out. I just want to get to this other gate. I want to see what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen to me? It can't be good. Haha. I wish I could actually chat while driving to work. No! Drive safely! But also, yeah, I feel you. Wait, I've had you here. Is it over here, or am I, like, not going the right direction? Yeah, have a great day, dude. I hope it goes well. Wait, what am I- what am I doing? What is this, man? What is this? I want to know where it's gonna... Okay, okay. Whee! Okay, we're gonna see what happens on the other side of this gate, because I need to know, man. I need to know. A gate has been discovered! Whoa, there's a... Okay, okay. Whoa! What? Oh. Oh, heavy armor mastery. Days and weeks of constant use make wearing heavy armor tolerable, but not comfortable. You have learned to adapt to its weight and use in combat. As a journeyman of heavy armor, your plate mail is now damaged at a lower rate. Thank goodness. It's been broken for a while. Okay. Hey. So where is this? This is what we need to know. This is the quest. Whoa, it's right here. So we essentially fast traveled within the same gate from here to here. That I've never seen. That's pretty awesome. That's crazy. I'm also getting annihilated again, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. Yay. Fatigue. Let's see. Nope. Oh, broken items. How sad. It's basically Cyrodiil's subway system. I mean, like, basically. Right? Resist fire. I had that the whole time. Shield. Need some of that. What? I'm just gonna keep collecting more enemies as we go. Look at that. That lovely Oblivion Gate right there. I've never seen that. That's pretty cool. You should look at getting the Fortify Acrobats spell. It's more useful and fun than you may be considering. Okay, so people are starting to fight with each other. Sweet. My clothes are still on fire, though. The Shield of the Undefeated. Shield on self. That may have been helpful. Should have possibly considered that one. Oi. Oops. Oops. I want to go with elf, and I guess dark elves are the best choice. Whoa! Hey there! Hey there! Hey there! No, no, no! Run, 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 run! Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna take a breather. Now the question is, when you leave an Oblivion Gate, does it saves when you go into an Oblivion Gate? Does it save when you go out? Oh goodness. Ooh. Mr. Bear says good morning. 13% of black bears are involved in 50% of the maulings. It would have to, or you could just farm Oblivion Gates, right? Bear hug and goodbye. Oh my goodness. What did Nerdy do in a past life that brings cats, dogs, and bears together to bring her down? Oh, yeah, that's not the question we should be answering. No. It's not me, it's everyone else that's the problem. It's the system that's the problem. I did nothing wrong. I'm not the common denominator here. What are you talking about? Maybe I should be taking another look at my shield. There we go. Well, that was pretty amazing that it literally took us somewhere completely different. That was insane. I was kind of expecting that. I was kind of hoping like that'd be really cool. I've just never seen one that close. It's like on the same plane. Like, that's crazy. Oh, hey there. Hey there, little churl. Dude. Sup? How's it going? Oh, he didn't like that so much. He didn't like that. Not gonna lie, backing up into a bear was not what I was expecting to happen at that point. Wasn't counting on that one. Gatorade, soda, coffee, and water. I'm like the mafia boss of liquids. Oh my! There is... Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you have like your drink for caffeination, your drink for hydration, your drink for enjoyment, and your drink for working out. You know, you're just trying to make sure you're fully taken care of. What's wrong with that? Oh man, the coffee is drinkable now. It is no longer the temperature of lava. And drink. Then the drink to wash it all down. Exactly. To flush it all out. Okay, so what is the point of this tower if it doesn't connect to anything? I just killed Skelly. Especially if it's 0 sugar, it will flush everything out. Okay, so what is the purpose of this Oblivion, the gate, not gate, but of this tower? What is the point? It's just a tower with nothing in it. Cool. I picked the one tower that has nothing in it. Absolutely useless. Well, there's a big thing on the path, so that must be important, right? Okay, so I'm already back at the other gate. What is going on, man? So I just went in that one. Well, there's all sorts of towers over there. Wait a minute. It was the charnel house. All the burning bodies hanging from the ceiling. Gotta love their culture. Ow. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it is kind of sad. That could have gone poorly. Just around the riverbed and dancing into the tower door. I'm a Disney princess, guys. I am not opposed to it. Excuse me. Slap me in the face, that was rude. Let's see. I really was thinking, like, let's just see how close they get to me, and all three of them are right there. Maybe that was too close for comfort. Okay. So wait a minute, though. But, oh shoot, wait a minute. They don't see me yet. They don't see me. Okay. So listen, I don't really know what to do at this point. What I don't understand is oh shoot. What sees me? We're already starting off better than we were before. We just need to level up, man. Let us pass. So if the door we are in. I'm just gonna let him figure this out. You okay, bud? I'm sorry. I'm enjoying this. I'm just kicking back. I'm sipping on my coffee, just watching. That was the most dramatic death. Sir, you deserve an Oscar for that one. Good. Wow. That was so extra, man. That was so extra. Clip it, chat, clip it. Oh, man, buddy, that was a stellar performance. Wow. The most realistic death I have ever seen in my life. Okay. So now I kind of have to remember what we were going to determine for. It kicked us out over here. Is this one closed yet? And if it's not, like, what the heck? Pardon my language. Are you serious? Okay. Okay. Oh, see, now it's a different one. Okay. Okay. The consistency is not consistent. Whatever. It's fine. The second energy drink of the day. Heart palpitations. Be careful. Whoa, the world is going crazy. I had too much caffeine. Oh, too much skooma. Oh no. Oh no, I'm seeing things. I'm seeing colors. I'm seeing the shapes of colors. I don't know what to do. Oh no, the world is confusing. Hey, yeah, you fight each other. How about that? That sounds nice. Because I need to get going, man. Dang it. Feeling colors and tasting shapes right now. What is going on? Alternate theory. All the other doors leading to Cyrodiil are alternate mirror dimensions. And Oblivion is actually getting invaded by multiple other dimensions. Oh no. Also Todd Howard is Mayor of the Sacred. We are in danger. What is happening? The magenta ink is getting spilled everywhere. Yeah, I know there's a minimum 7 because I know there's an Oblivion plane 7. I think the northern lights are getting spilled onto the floor. Like, this is what happens when it rains during the northern lights. Why jog when you can sprint has always been your motto. Now the miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. You are a journeyman of athletics. Sprinting now consumes slightly less fatigue. Oh, ouch, Mr. A. Why did I go in through this door? I know I gotta go to sleep. I know I gotta rest.
Hail.
Hail. Wait, there's hail outside? Better stay inside. Okay.
Ma'am?
Ma'am? Oh. Excuse me. Super rude of me. Dagon Prince of re-releases. Yo! Okay. Okay. You welcome me into your order and there's not a place for me to sleep? You know, I've got a couple thoughts about this. Yeah, I think somebody needs to let the lady rest. Okay? I wanted to be treated with equality, but not when it comes to privileges. I want a bedroll. Hey! Hey! Hey!
Ma'am?
Hey. What have I gone up? Oh, it's 5 a.m. Totally a reasonable time for a soldier to wake up. Fine. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Peace out, guys. You've ascended to level 13. We didn't level up, guys. We ascended. It's the most amazing thing. Yesterday it was hard, and today it was easy. Just a good night's sleep, and yesterday's mysteries are today's masteries. Oh, baby, preach it. That sounds like the whole grind set thing. Just watch. There's gonna be some podcast, bro, tomorrow. You know, man, yesterday's mysteries are today's masteries. Oh no. Oh no. Oblivion was just laying it out before it was even cool. Man, do you think all these guys just played Elder Scrolls and they were like, "Oh yeah, that sounds profound. I'm going to use that one." To be honest, with the how elusive a good night's sleep is, I'd believe it. Maybe a good night's sleep is all it takes to know all the mysteries of the universe. Seems reasonable. Intelligence? We don't need intelligence. Who needs intelligence? Nobody needs intelligence. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Agility and speed? Nah. Nah, dude. Endurance is so lacking right now. Sounds like what a protein chugging life coach would say, which is where all the podcast bros came from. They all had coaches that made them feel like the pinnacle of their life was at 16. And now they'll never be able to peak beyond that. And they're like, bruh. Nootropics and stuff. Bruh. Just keep on that grind set. You know, all you got to do is keep doing whatever you're doing because daddy's going to pay for everything else, you know? So if you just follow your dreams, however ridiculous they are, you'll still succeed, man. It's that simple, guys. Okay, sorry. I'm okay. Speed and endurance. I feel like our endurance isn't fantastic right now. It's not fantastic. Let's give it a cute little round number right there. Although willpower, I did give an extra little bit. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. There's 12. There's 12 virtues total. Is that what it is? Whatever. Inconceivable. I do not think it means what you think it means. Well, if you aren't getting good sleep, you're not really getting the most out of life. Yeah, but I'm getting more life, right? Is that how it works? I get more life, I'm just not conscious.
Ma'am.
Ma'am? I need to talk to you, soldier to soldier.
What do you need, comrade? My ear? My sword? Name it.
I can't stop thinking about the Emperor. We failed. We failed because we got complacent. We got arrogant. Now the Empire's paying the price.
This has been a concern of mine as well. And I take it the others, they're of the same mind?
What concerns one of us concerns all of us.
No,
We're
you guys are right.
blades, after
I'm just
all.
trying to make myself feel better about the fact that I don't
Well,
get
we'll
good
all
sleep.
have to remain extra vigilant. But enough chatter. Back to our duties, eh?
Stay safe.
It's so funny because I used to, they like peace out in different directions. I used to think, I was like people just gotta go to sleep, man. It's not that complicating. And then I tried it and it was hard. But that's true. You do have experiences when you sleep because that's your brain. That's why you often dream about things that are weirdly, bizarrely, loosely connected to your day or exactly your day. Because your brain is like working out what happened and processing it. And then it's like, if you get good sleep, then your brain is like, oh yeah, I think I got it. That makes sense. I figured out, I'm at peace with what happened, even if you're logically not. Your brain's like, okay, well, I ran through it. I get it. I get what's going on. So yeah. Oh, there's a Blades helmet just thrown on the floor. Boop. Sleep is just a time machine to coffee anyways. Exactly! Why sleep when you could just medicate your lack of sleep? I'm just joking. Honestly, I am a big advocate for sleep. Everything in my life is better when I sleep and don't eat sugar. Those are just the two things I need in my life. And everything is better. My brain is better. My body's better. Everything's better. My life, my emotions, everything. Dude, look at the dragon on the front of that. Oh, I'm beautiful. Why are my eyes red? My girl ain't getting enough sleep. I did not give her red eyes when I did character creation. Why do her eyes look red? Dude. We're gonna go back to sleep. Sounds like a clock. The dreams I remember don't make sense. Ever dreamt you were a gopher or a badger? Why? When would that ever correlate? Well, that's what I meant. It's loosely correlating to your life. So, for instance, I could dream that I am best friends with a lamppost and I am running away from the slugs that are taking over the world. But
Good morning,
usually
ma'am.
laced into that dream somewhere is something that I've dealt with or that I'm stressed out
evening,
about.
Mom.
Like, it could be the concept of time. Like, I'm in a lot of situations where I'm like afraid to be late to something or afraid to miss out on something, and then that laces into the dream somehow. It usually has something, or stress of not being able to fix a problem or whatever. Somehow your brain is like processing something that it's feeling or dealing with, or it's just coming up with weird images that you have exposed yourself to somehow and warping them and making them 1,000 times worse, because that's what my brain does. Just, I can see the Imperial City. Ha! It's beautiful. I love it. But yeah, it's, sleep is good. Sleep is helpful. If I sleep too much, I have to wake up at some point so I don't get too stiff. Because my whole body locks up. And then I'm like, sore. It's not fun. It's not my favorite. You gotta stretch in the middle of the night and then you feel better. There's a movie called Waking Life. I couldn't recommend more. It's about sleep and philosophy. It's a rotoscope style of filming and animation. Ooh, that sounds trippy and interesting. Is it cool? Is it like old or new or whatever?
Hail!
Well, we have... Hi, excuse me, this is my post, sir. Thank you. Bye. Or I'll dream of... Oh, man, that is weird. Your dreams have a weird way of bringing stuff up. I think it also sometimes brings up stuff that in your conscious state you're, like, not giving the time of day. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, no, not in a fun way. Just in a, like, I'm in pain and I feel 20 years older than I am type of way. It's not fun. Genuinely, I think, like, it's like you don't sleep enough and you're like, oh, at least I can move. And then but you feel terrible mentally. And then you sleep enough and you're like, I'm in pain. I need to go to the chiropractor. Got him. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Sleep is frustrating. Coffee is forever. Until you run out. Well, anyways, let's see how the camera handles the limits that it has here. Let's see who we had today, dude. We had Sky Spy, we had Bicycle, Punapop Palpatine, Willie McBride from Twitch, Ryan Nowicki, Cassador, Joshua Peacock, Mr. Anderson, Jimmy Invictus, The Hamilton Show, and Nully was first in chat saying hello to everyone before we got started. If I missed anyone, I'm really sorry. Worst sleep is when you can't sleep, and just as you start to feel able to sleep, you glance up and see the blue of the... Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's horrifying. Yeah, we gotta add that to the media. I haven't been as active on the Discord. I apologize for that. But yeah, I want to check out some of the media. I also just had Thrawn, the original Thrawn books, the trilogy, recommended to me, and I'm going to start that. Really excited about that one. So that's one of the ones I'm checking out. It's several years old, about this kid who's stuck in his dream, and there are a bunch of speakers spewing concepts at him. It's got a lot of real-world experts talking at or to him. Oh, that sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. Waking Life. I'll pop that in my browser so I don't forget. Waking Life. That sounds interesting. Whoa! The animation looks trippy. I like stuff like that. By Richard Linklater. 2001. Dude. Heir to the Empire, yes. Back when we had good Star Wars. Yeah, I had a conversation with someone about some of the newer Star Wars stuff, and they were like, you need, if you haven't read this. I thought I'd read Thrawn, but he's like, no, that was rewritten. You need to read Heir to the Empire and the trilogy. And I'm like, okay, own it. So, I'm not going to be reading it. I'm going to be listening to it. Technically, if we're gatekeeping books here. No, I'm joking. We had a whole conversation about this back in Morrowind, if you guys remember, about reading. Like, does it count if you're listening to an audiobook? So I'm listening to the audiobook. I have to finish another book first, a self-improvement book. I have to improve myself first, and then I get to have the privilege of listening to Heir to the Empire. Dark Force Rising and The Last Command. Yes. Those are the other ones I have to remember to... I need to look those up and get the audiobooks for those too. I'm going to write them down because I keep forgetting the names. They're not just Thrawn 1, Thrawn 2, Thrawn... Alrighty, guys. Well, I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'm so glad we're back. Sorry for not being at my best. We're all recovering here. I hope we all recover well. I know a lot of you guys are sick, and it's kind of just this lingering thing that's been going on forever, it feels like weeks on end. We're like, yeah, we're still working on it. We're still trying to get better. David Reck Jr., yeah, seriously. Yeah, I taught myself to take naps. It was hard to learn. It was hard to because I was never one of those people. I was like, yeah, I can't do that. I can't take naps. And I kind of just researched a bunch, and I started kind of training myself, and eventually I was able to change my life. But then if I can't get the nap, now I'm aware of the difference, and it's depressing when you're like, oh, I know what the rest of my day could be like, but I can't get to that. That's a bummer. But yeah, sorry, I'm an old nerd. Those books were something I read in high school in the 90s. Dude, yeah, I've heard so many good things, and from young and old, people who've read those books and have been like, no, that's my Star Wars. That's my canon. Throw Allegiance into that list. Same author. Also good read, which fits into the universe extremely well. Well, it's on the list. Allegiance. Hopefully I can get through these books quickly. I'm finally back on the audiobook train, and I'm getting through books a lot faster. Well, I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you for those of you who are efficiently leveling up this video and booping the like button, giving the little getting our +1s. I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone hanging out and people hanging out on Twitch. I appreciate the lurkers as well. We love you. Oh my goodness. I call it Star Wars Orthodox. Anything from Disney is the new canon and therefore heretical. Oh man. We're taking this to the next level. Well, I hope you guys have a good one. And I will see you guys in what do you call it? Our members in Fable 3, which we've officially started. And we are now at our first kind of town. And we're getting our bearings. And we'll see the rest of you guys on Thursday. Bye-bye.